Black is back. Yeah, black hole. Hi, guys. Yeah, I know it's a crappy life, but it's gonna be alright, guys. I mean, I was just thinking this morning. I was, I just, I don't want to sound crazy or anything, but it's just all this talk about higher powers being beyond what we perceive as, witnesses, like, as the people or whatever. It's just I'm giving an analogy, for instance, of the luncheon of inauguration day, right? And we're all just left with all the politicians' views. Yes, there's still just as much suffering in the world today as there's always been, and it's just nothing ever seems to change. And yeah, but at the same time, you have to also understand these people are really just doing their jobs. It's always about that paper that we, this control world that we're brought into. We're supposed to just make the best of it, right? And yeah, it's very hard to do that when you're trying to get people to think that you're worth something, especially when you don't even like what you're doing. Or, it's going to be alright, guys. We exist beyond this world. There's so much more to us than what we perceive. Everything is the real stuff is always happening outside of what we perceive, guys. That's what I'm trying to say in this video. We gotta, every time we stick our heads out of that hole, we're always surrounded by a bunch of, people, just hunters or whatever. You get too close to the hole, you get sucked in, right? It's a fear-based society. This is just, the reason why it's like that, because everything happens for a reason, and you always got to ask why. Why does it happen for a reason? Well, guys, it's because nobody knows what anybody's thinking or feeling here. Everything is too dense here for anything to really be known. Therefore, people get to the point to where they're just corrupt, and they enjoy causing hell for people. That's just the way the world works in this dense reality. That's why you shouldn't bring kids here, because they're going to eventually come to the point where they realize that everything really is corrupt, and for good reason. Because nobody knows what anybody's thinking or feeling or nothing. So it's to the point where it just the ignorance just dominates. At the same time, the honor about this comes from well, how can I say this? There's so many ways of saying this. Because you guys already know this on a spiritual level, because everything is always the real stuff, just like the iceberg below the surface. Everything, it's just the reality is that when you live in a world where nobody knows what anybody's thinking or feeling, you got to just regulate things, and it makes people corrupt, and just ignorance usually dominates, or at least the illusion of ignorance dominates. Because you peek your head out of that hole too much, people are going to find you trying to be all screwy or whatever. Try to shoot you if you don't just fall in line. It can be very boring, very tedious, very awkward. You know what I'm trying. I hope you guys understand what I'm trying to say. A lot of people are going to be listening to this video. It's like, what in the hell is Black Hole talking about? But it's just like you see from the title of this video. I know it's a screwy, crazy world, but it's going to be all right, guys. We exist beyond this world. We're consciousness. We create everything, and the realization of this is difficult because all we can do is regulate things and try to make things a certain way to benefit the whole population of this earth. That we keep bringing people here. Nobody knows anything. It's just I agree. It's just the world should be a place where everybody just helps each other, but yeah, there's always going to be ignorance and people just trying to fuck each other over, and that's why we got to have all this regulation. That's why people get corrupt. That's why people do all these stupid things. The very act of going astray is some people just find that interesting. It's like, what is it like to go astray? Or, it's like, I'm bored and I want to create the illusion of God being evil or whatever, because everything you got to go out there and get stuff. I can't just help each other and love each other. Yeah, this is truth. And just go to church. You'll get this feeling. I mean, Everything is different. There's just so many perspectives, so many religions. Everything's an illusion other than just I am consciousness itself. So yeah, a lot of people are going to listen to this video and they're going to be like, what in the fuck is Black Hole talking about? But I'm here to say that everything in this world is just simply, it's an illusion of what we truly are as consciousness. Because this is the toughest environment we can ever enter as consciousness, guys. And you can be a wonderful person, you'll still get fucked. Even Jesus, Yeshua cross, the Jew, was, strung up on the cross. Everything started as a, just basically falling away, just original sin, right? Biblical, just everything's consciousness. Falling away and trying to find your way back through just, several means. Because there never really is any falling away anyway. It's just an illusion. Everything's just trying to be controlled. It's just, you got so many different ways of looking at everything. There's just going to be people just going astray all the time. And there ain't nothing really that's necessary anyway other than just self-realization. And all this other stuff doesn't really matter, because nothing ever really matters other than just, just loving each other and helping each other, and just being in the I am consciousness. That's, and fuck everything else. So yeah, let me guys know if you agree with what I'm trying to say here, and I hope you guys can resonate with what I'm saying. And yeah, Black Hole will see you guys again when the time is right. Like, share, subscribe. I love you all, and yeah, peace to all, and yeah, Black Hole over and out. Bye bye for now.